Hi everyone, welcome back to Cabin Crafts and Simple Living. And today I have a new gadget, so it might move around, but I have a thing I can wear around my neck while I work and videotape. So I don't know if you all have watched my video I made last year at Christmas, but it was orange pomanders, and they were real orange pomanders, how to make them with cloves and things like that. And today we're going to do artificial oranges. These are artificial. These are faux oranges. I made them look dried, and how I did that was I'm getting ready to show you. So I'm going to move these out of the way. Oh, they smell so good, even though they're fake. The cloves are real. So this is the orange I bought at Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag, and I wait till they go on sale for 50% off. But what I did, they have a little green plastic stem in the top, and I pulled that out. But I bought some of this because these are really bright orange in the bag when you first buy them. But I bought some of this. This is Americana gel stain. So this is a water-based acrylic stain, and I just slathered this with a paintbrush all over these and then immediately wiped it off. And what's going to happen is the stain stays in all the little dimples, and they look like dried oranges. This one's a little darker, and if you want it to be a little darker, you can actually let that dry and throw another coat on there and do it again. And also, while the glaze is wet, while this gel stain is wet, you can hurry and roll it in some cinnamon, and it will stick and when it dries. But it'll be messy to make your orange. So what you're going to need is you're going to need your awl. Now, this is the same awl that I put in my bandbox making kits. You can get this in the leather department at Hobby Lobby. Or if you don't want to go buy anything, you can get a big nail out of the toolbox or out of your tool shed. Get a big nail. Just something sharp that you can poke into your orange, or a great big knitting needle, a really thick and, yarn needle maybe. So all I did was I have poked holes, and you can see where I already started. And you're also going to need some kind of glue. Now, I've used Aleene's Fast Grab Tacky Glue, but any kind of glue will work. You can use Elmer's glue, just regular little kids' school glue. And then you will need some whole cloves. And I bought these at my health food store in bulk. They were $2.25 an ounce, and I bought a whole bag for about $5. And these are going to last a long time. And you remember your grandma used to clove her hams with these. So all you're going to do is, and you just kind of want to wiggle it around. And these are styrofoam, but then they hear that in the middle. That's some kind of hard core. But I'm going pretty deep. You can see how deep I'm going with my awl. And, you don't have to be perfect. Just make holes. You can make, some kind of designs. And just go down ever so once in a while. And since I'm doing this through a camera, I might not be, getting real even. And then all you're going to do, let me get the lid off of there, is you're going to just stick a little bit of glue down in those holes. Doesn't have to be a lot. And the cloves themselves, they might even stick in there all right without the glue, but I want to make sure they don't come out. And people cannot believe when they've seen them in my shop, because I sell these in my shop, they cannot believe that these are fake oranges, because they have the cloves in them. They smell good. See, down at the bottom it got a little wonky, but that's okay. It's going to be in a bowl. And like I said, I got these at Hobby Lobby. And I waited until they were 50% off. And I bought a bunch of them. Bunch of bags of them. You can even get them online from like Factory Direct Craft, even Amazon. People on Amazon have some of these faux oranges. And let's see, one more. And so now we have a fake cloved orange. And as you can see, that glue dries clear. You can't see it. Then I have, on the top, I've got a great big, I bought these bulk too, a whole thing of anise pods. And let me see if I can find one that's pretty much intact. There's a lot of them that are like broken half. Let's see if I can find one that's in pretty good shape. They don't have to be perfect, but just find one that looks pretty good. This one looks okay. And you just want to put a bunch of glue. I put the glue on the bottom of the anise pod. And I'm pretty generous with this because this is a really thick glue. So it gets down in all of the crevices of this little orange top here. And it sticks. And so that's it. These are fake oranges. And you know what? I think that these would be better to use if you want to keep them year after year. Because I don't like to waste food. And a lot of the Della Robbia things that Colonial Williamsburg has, you know, they use real, and I just, like I said, I can't stand to waste food. Hobby Lobby also has these in like lemons. So I'm going to show you an arrangement that I made. I'm going to stand up here so that you can see, get the whole bowl. So I have an old bowl, and I even cloved some lemons. So here's the lemons, and I did the same thing. These are done in a little spiral. I didn't take the little plastic off of them. But there's lemons in there, there's oranges, cloved oranges in there, and I just went out in my front yard of my store, and I have boxwood and holly. Now, I live in Missouri, so I still have boxwood and holly. Those of you that are way up north, you can use greenery, you know, whatever kind of evergreen you have. And then these little crab apples were also at Hobby Lobby. And so I just made a whole Christmas bowl arrangement with all this fake fruit and then greenery I just cut out of my front yard. Now, wouldn't that be pretty sitting on a dining room table? I just love this. I just think it's gorgeous. And all I did was just clip a whole bunch of greenery and just, you know, stick it in there. So there you go. There is a Colonial centerpiece for your dining room table. You can stick a candle up in the middle of this. That would be pretty. And make a real pretty arrangement, whatever kind of container you have. If you have an oblong dough bowl, if you have a glass bowl, a cut glass bowl, it doesn't matter. This would look good at anything. So I hope you enjoyed my little secret on how to make these faux oranges. They're actually a lot of fun to make. You and the kids could make these. And as long as you poke all the holes, they'll have a really good time, you know, sticking the little cloves in there. If you do the holes, they can't hurt themselves. All they got to do is just glue and poke. So there you go. All right, thank you everybody for watching, and there will be more to come. I've got a lot of ideas, so thank you very much. Bye-bye.